Hey guys, it's Loves to Loom here, and today I'll be showing you how to create my own Fraggle Rock bracelet. The name was chosen by my good friend on Instagram, Chodaro_T. She has a fabulous account. I'll have her link in the box below so you can check her out as well. But my Fraggle Rock design takes approximately 150 bands depending on your wrist size. This one here I used the opaque bands, and this one here I used the Rainbow Loom Sweets collection, and I think it just looks so awesome. I really like the outcome. This side look particularly I think looks really cool. So you can wear it this way, or you can wear it this way. So it's up to your preference on what you like better. But without wasting your time any further, let's get started. To make this bracelet, I do recommend 2 looms so you don't need an extension. You also need 1 C-clip and your hook. You want your bar pins to be aligned with the arrows facing away from you. I'm going to use my silicone bands today. I'm not sure how it works with this bracelet, but I guess we'll find out. So whatever color you're using for the first section, you're going to take 1 band and just sit it at the bottom for when we close it up. And also for when we close it up, we're going to place 1 band out to the right and 1 band out to the left. So that's for closing purposes. And now we're going to start with our pattern. So we're going to be laying a total of 10 bands per color. So I like to work right to the left. So we're going to go forward. And then we're going to get, all of our bands are going to be coming to this center pin here. So we did our forward. And now we're going to go diagonal. And then from the center, it's like we're going in a circle, well, half of a circle, and then diagonal to the left, and then forward again. Now we'll do the same thing on the left side. So we're going to go forward into from the center, and then the center in, and then up to this one, and then forward. So it should look like that. And you can go left to right and lay them at the same time, but I just found that this was the easiest way to kind of show. So now we'll do that again. So I'm going to use silver this time. So again, we start going forward. And then we'll go bring this in. Remember, they're all going to meet up to the middle center pin here. Diagonal, and then forward. And then repeat that on the left side. So we're going to go forward. Bottom center, and then our center to this center, diagonal up, and then forward again. So it should look like this again. So it's kind of like an outlined diamond, kind of, I guess. So we're going to continue that. Now I'm going to use my white. So forward. You would almost act like you're going to, like how you go in a circle with a starburst, except it's like half of it, I guess. Is how you can consider it. Now we come to the right side. So we're just going to keep doing this. I'm going to go back to my gold. Okay, guys, so I'm going to go ahead off of camera and finish laying this. Hopefully, guys got the pattern down. And then I'll be right back to show you what to do next. Okay, guys, I reached the top of my loom. And I forgot to mention that you cannot go to the very, very end because you won't have enough room to make another section. So you would be stopping one shy of the end. And it should look like this. A bunch of those same shapes going all the way down, alternating colors. So you're going to want to push it down, at least the center bands for now, because we're going to need to add a single chain border going up the center. Now you can certainly use a different color here if you'd like, but I personally like it to match up with the color that's already on there. So it's going to be 2 color per section, and we're just going to go all the way up the center. I've done it with using 2 different colors, but I just liked it better if it matched. I don't like my bands being twisted. How many times have you heard me say that? Probably a lot. So we're just going to lay the single chain going all the way up. And then once you reach the top, I'll come back and show you what to do next. Okay, so once you reach the top, we're going to need to close it up here. So using the same color, you're just going to lay 2 horizontal bands. One to the left, one to the right. Or one to the right, one to the left. Whichever. So it should look like that now. Go ahead and turn your loom around. Arrows facing yourself. And we're going to place the cap band on the center pin here. Preferably the same color that you're already using. Just a regular cap band. And we're going to loom the top, these 2 bands back to themselves. And now we're going to bring the middle forward. And now we're going to continue up the middle because we're going to loop the entire single chain running up the center that we just did. So just keep going in the cap band that you're creating, grab the next one and loop up. Super easy. So keep doing the single chain until you reach the top of your loom, and then I'll be right back to show you what to do next. Alrighty guys, so I reached the top of my loom, have my single chain all looped up. So come back to the beginning, and now we're going to start working section by section with each color. So we've already have the 2 horizontal bands looped, so now we'll go right into the pattern. And I like to do my right side and then my left, just like I did laying the bands. So we're going to go forward. And just like we wanted all the bands laying to come to that center pin, pretty much want to do the same thing with looping, except this very top one up here. So grab the middle, bring it to that out center one. And this is going to get a little congested with all the bands, so you're going to probably have to keep pushing down on them. Grab your center, bring that in, or I guess it would be considered out, and then go in the top one and bring that down. So we're not going to loop this one here. If you'll notice when I turn my loom to the side, this is the very bottom band where you have to push through all of these bands, and I know it's a lot, and grab this bottom band. And we're going to actually loop that to the center. But we need to loop the left before we do that. I almost forgot to tell you that. So we'll loop up this side. So we're going to go forward, bring the center, come in the center, bring that out, and now bring this one down. And just like on this side, this one's the very bottom band. So now that we have it all looped out to here, now we can loop these these top bands and bring it to the middle. So push back all of this top layer, grab that very bottom. It's going to be tight because there's a lot of bands there. Bring that to the top middle here. We're going to do that same thing on the right side. So push back all of your bands. Make sure you're only grabbing the bottom. I'm having a little hard time. There we go. Okay, center. Like so. We're going to do that again. So remember, we're going to go forward. We're going to bring this into that same point. Bringing this into that same point. And then this one down into that same point. I just want to fix this. It's not, I'll twist it. And now we're going to do the left side. So go forward. And then in. Like that. And now we'll bring the very bottom band carefully into the center. Repeat on the right side. I kind of like pull up on it carefully first, and then I bring it over to the center. So that's what we're going to keep doing. And if you want to, if it's easier for you, you can do it like this. You could do both sides at the same time. So I brought that forward, then you could bring this forward, and then you could loom this back to itself, and then the left back to itself. So basically you're doing it at the same time, which I guess does make a little more sense, but for some reason I felt like it was a little easier to show you the other way. And down, like that. And now we can go right into looping that bottom band. Once again, grabbing that very, very bottom band. On to our next one. So I actually like how I just showed you, so I'm going to do it that way again. It just seemed like it made more sense to do it this way. You may have to push these middle bands down as you're adding them because it does get very tight. Push back, grab the bottom, and bring it to the center. Okay, so I'm going to do one more, and then I'll go off and finish it up. And then remember, the last thing is to push back and grab that bottom band and bring that to the center. So it should be looking like this. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up my looping, and then I will be right back to show you what to do to take it off the loom. Okay, so I've reached the top of my loom. So the last thing you want to do is we want to bring the tops into the center. So just go into the top left and bring that in, and then do the same on the right, just to kind of lock things in. And now we laid a band at the beginning, so you're going to grab it with your hand on the opposite side, go in with your hook and grab the other end, like that, like so. And that is where we're going to attach our C-clip. Like so. Now you don't want to rip this bracelet off of the loom. Some bracelets you can certainly do so, but these are going to be very tight. So you're going to want to get a nice grip of it with your hook and plop it off. So just take your time and carefully guide them off of it. And then you can pull the middle up once you've gotten all of those pulled off. So I'm going to go ahead off camera and pull them off as you do, and then I'll meet you right back here. Okay, so I've taken my sides off, and I came back to pull the center off. And remember, this bracelet is like a good messy, so it's not going to look all clean and tight everywhere. It's meant to be like a looser kind of looking bracelet. You may need to fiddle with it a little bit. I think it came out actually pretty nice with the silicone bands. I wasn't quite sure how it was going to come out. But it just depends on the look you want it to look like. So I like to grab the sides here and kind of pull on it a little bit, just to like make the center look even, more even and like tight. So those curly bands kind of tighten up a bit. So it's up to you if you want to do that. If you do, just take your time and just pull the sides like that. But you can really wear it either way. You can wear it this way, or you can wear it this way. The back side, I don't consider it really reversible, just because for me it's too many loose bands for my liking. But I do really like this side. So to close it up, you're just gonna, your cap band's kind of tucked in here a little bit. So just pull that out, locate your C-clip, and attach. Like so. And there you have my completed Fraggle Rock bracelet. So I hope you guys like this bracelet. I really like it. It's different from a lot of my other designs, and it's kind of cool making, in my opinion. So if you like this bracelet, please give it a big thumbs up. Also hit the like button below if you have not done so already. And if you haven't subscribed yet, also do that so you can see my up and coming tutorials. You can tag me on Instagram also at Loves the Loom, because I love, love, love seeing your renditions. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you all at my next video.